Welcome back, squad. Only the big DSD and the big DFD today. DBD couldn't make it. We're live. Okay, so we're going to go on the NFL. Super Bowl is coming up. Super excited. Let's go. We'll tell you why it's going to be the best Super Bowl ever. Stay tuned. Welcome back, team. We're here. So, if you don't remember, my name is Daily Sports Dosage, which is on Instagram, Daily Football Dosage. Follow us on official DSD on Twitter, and make sure you press the subscribe button right below. Okay, so we're going to go over today on how the NFL is in for a treat. It's going to be awesome.
We're lucky.
And we couldn't be any more honest by saying this. We're Patriots fans, so we're hyped. But let's be honest, it's going to be an awesome game.
Regardless if you're not a Patriots fan, you have to be excited for this game.
I mean,
right?
like you could root against the Patriots.
Yeah.
Like
going into the NFC, AFC Championship, we kind of had 3 Super Bowls. You know, the NFC Championship, overtime, awesome game. Patriots, overtime, awesome game. It's like, we've been blessed this year with 3 Super Bowls.
And you know, like, if you really want to dive into it, right, just look into it. It was an awesome year for football.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it could have been any better. The NFL had so many kinks, so many problems that they kind of fixed, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I know they had some issues with, like, some non-calls or too many calls, but I got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Absolutely.
They made the right moves to the right direction because, dude, the NFL can't be linear all the time.
I think the lack of injuries on major quarterbacks was a huge difference between this year and last year.
Have we ever talked about that?
No, but we'll have a segment on that.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
and that's all it is. And it's not even just the quarterbacks. It's like the fact they changed the rules to help not hit the quarterbacks. That's why there's not missed quarterbacks. I mean,
you gotta it's some give and some take for that one.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Hey, I would rather have more rules and have these guys playing than like last year where
absolutely
the
most important players,
quarterbacks. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can move on from that. But so when it comes to the game, so we have the Rams versus the Patriots, and the line moved like a ton.
Yeah.
So it
opened at Rams -1, and then within like a half hour, Patriots were -1.5. Now it's sitting at Patriots -2.5.
So I thought I could be wrong. I saw at some books it was -3.
So it went up to -3 for about a half hour, and then they got 3 6-figure bets on the Rams. Everyone, you know, so some of those sharks out there just ate that.
I mean, I'll tell you straight up, like, I don't love the Patriots giving 3 points here, but I'll tell you, as a game, it's going to be the best one ever. We'll tell you why. 2 high-flying offenses.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what you say about Tom Brady's offense, he's going to put up points.
Yeah.
He's going to put up a ton of points. The Rams' defense isn't as good as it once was, like earlier in the year.
Yeah.
A matchup when Brady won his first title against the Rams and then potentially maybe win another.
Yeah.
Jared Goff was 24, and Brady won his first Super Bowl when he was 24 against the old guy, Kurt Warner. It's just awesome.
Oh, yeah, there's so many headlines.
It's Sean McVay, the young gun against the old gun. Against Bill Belichick.
We got passing of the torch between Brady and Goff, passing of the torch between Belichick and McVay. It's just like...
It's hard not just to be excited as a football fan. There's going to be so many people rooting for the Rams. There has never been a team that has been more of a bandwagon than the Rams are. Mm-hmm. I respect it. I love the Rams. I love that they're in LA. It's great. Everyone's a Rams fan now.
Yeah, they're like the super team. They're like the Warriors. They got all the big names.
Yeah.
They get Donald. They get Aqib Talib. They get Brandon Cooks. They get Ndamukong Suh. All these big names, but then you got the Pats who are the actual team. You know, they're a team.
It really is remarkable to see like how fortunate we are and like imagine being a part of the NFL when it was back in it just wasn't as exciting. It's so awesome now. And we're blessed by the gods above that Tony Romo is doing the game.
My God. That's the only reason I'm watching. That's all I care about.
Okay, so I don't care what anybody says. He is the best analyst I've ever heard. Ever.
He is the Tom Brady of quarterbacks. As to the NFL booth, you know, to the analyst.
It's unbelievable. And what's crazy about it is that everyone's giving him shit for some reason that like they don't like. You are a hater. He called everything. Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth got the boot.
Exactly.
They're like the goats.
Awesome.
I mean, Tony Romo,
I'm so excited.
Literally, like, do you see Bryce Harper tweeting, being like, he's going to call where I'm going next year? He was so, Tony Romo was phenomenal. And he made the game more enjoyable because he was calling things, doing all these things. Man, I'm excited.
I am so pumped.
So
I have a question for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this the last time that we will see the Patriots dynasty in the Super Bowl? This dynasty, this Patriots, Belichick, Brady, Kraft, all of them. You know, the core guys.
I want to say no, but it could easily be. I could see if the Patriots win, I could see Brady retiring. I could see that. I don't think he's going to just because of so many things.
Yeah.
But Gronk is definitely retiring.
I think Gronk is a guarantee gone.
Gone. And Edelman should retire because I'll tell you something else too. Julian Edelman is a Hall of Famer. He is.
I don't disagree,
bro.
I'm just reminiscing.
In the playoffs, he has the ballsiest catches every fucking year. He gets pounded. Have you ever seen somebody take the punishment? This guy takes over the middle and just gets back up.
It's awesome.
The number one I think of is when Cam Chancellor literally took his head off on the Seahawks. Probably gave him a concussion to last month, and he still got ran.
Yeah, awesome.
You know what?
That was.
And
there's so many of those plays.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of stats we have. So this is something that for all the Patriots haters are gonna love to hear. So no team has ever won the Super Bowl with a losing road record with the regular season and the playoffs combined. So the Patriots have I believe a 3-5 road record to this point. No team has ever done.
Including Kansas City.
Yep, 4-5. Yep. And the last team to ever be in this position was the Green Bay Packers in 2013, but they won 3 road games in the playoffs
to
win the Super Bowl.
Wild card, right?
Yep. And bro,
awesome.
Like if you're not a Patriot fan, you're pumped. Okay, I got another one. So the official who's officiating the game officiated the Patriots and the Rams multiple times. So now the Patriots record against him, or when he was officiating the game, is 9-5. Guess what the LA Rams is? 7-0.
Unbelievable.
That's
gross.
As a Patriots fan, that's a scary sight.
Sketchy.
Yeah, that.
Goodell, you working your magic over there? We see you.
Yeah, I can see you loud and clear, Goodell. Yeah. You know what you want. Okay, so I have another question for you personally.
Okay.
Do you think that the NFL wants the Patriots to win, or it should be the Rams? I think it should be the Rams to win.
If you gave Goodell the option, he's saying Rams, and I'm not even just saying Goodell.
No.
I'm saying the whole NFL as a corporation.
It should be the Rams.
Yeah.
It's the young guys.
That's
the
what they want. McVay, if you have coffee, if you are waiting in line behind McVay when he's getting coffee, you are next up to get a head coaching job in the NFL. Just because you have ties to him.
Did you see that
episode?
Okay, so I loved McVay.
Yeah.
And now I'm turning me and you were just like the similar. We love people we were so early on the Curry, Klay Thompson.
Yep.
Now we hate him because of obvious reasons.
Dak Prescott.
Obvious reasons.
Mississippi State.
We loved him, and Johnny Manziel, so many guys that we loved.
Yeah.
Sean McVay's becoming one of them.
He is. And it's not his fault though.
No, he went from being underrated to overrated.
Absolutely.
He's the next thing best in sliced bread. Dude, Bill Belichick's going to make a mockery of him. I'm just being honest, and you know that.
I think that's the most exciting headline that I'm looking forward to. That is not only a chess match, that's like a chess match to the third degree. They are going to be doing crazy things.
Yeah, no, it's
trying to outsmart one another and just trick plays. Oh, that's going to be an awesome
thing to watch. And on the Rams offense, obviously they have a lot more playmakers than the Patriots. That's actually not even a question. A lot more. But Jared Goff, to me, is above average quarterback. He needs to show something this weekend. Mm-hmm. If he comes out and balls, you're going to give him credit.
Yep, absolutely.
But
you know that the Patriots are going to be taking away the run game. They're going to be jamming Brandon Cooks at the line. They're going to say, Goff, you beat us. They're going to do the same thing.
And the thing about Brandon Cooks, so we know him.
Yeah.
Exactly. They are so explosive, though. So, I'm not saying that they're going to win easily at all, but I'm obviously going with the Patriots.
Yep. I'm going with the Patriots, of course. Now, this is the...
What kind of stat you got for us?
Well, this is just a little friendly one. This is the third team that Brady's played in a rematch in the Super Bowl. So, he's played 3 teams twice in the Super Bowl.
The Rams, and... Why can't I think of it?
The Giants.
Giants.
Yeah, all 3 of those teams twice. I think that's remarkable.
Okay, so
some teams don't make it to the Super Bowl once. He said his third rematch.
Do you want to hear another stat?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you 2 stats. Tom Brady has been in 17% of the Super Bowl's entirety. Tom Brady's been
Oh
17.
my God.
That's a ridiculous stat.
It's unbelievable. It's so funny.
Like it's
Guy's
like
just unreal.
yeah. So we're super excited. We're ready to go. This is the first DSD Super Bowl. We're all excited. We're going to be giving a ton of props, all this stuff. So on to that note, we're going to keep track of all the prop bets, and we're going to put a video out next week talking about all the stuff that's just guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
We're actually going to win you guys so much money. We got just as the little like sneak peek. Will Tony Romo and Nance say the word "go" during the broadcast? 4-1. Tony Romo says "goat" every other sentence when he's talking about Brady. Come on, 4-1 on that.
Yeah.
Get ready, boys.
Yeah. I just want to say one last thing. This is also maybe something that might be in that like betting thing.
Yep.
How many times is Marshall Faulk this week going to say that the Patriots cheated the first time they played?
Oh my God.
How many times? It's like a broken record.
Yeah.
And then another prop is how many times they're going to say Sean McVay is a young coach or whatever.
Yeah,
like 30 years old.
They'll have stuff like that. They have how many times are they going to show Goodell over or under 1.5? How
many like what shirt is Belichick wearing? What color Gatorade is he
the
gonna dump on
Gatorade's a
him?
good one. Yellow, 2.5 to 1.
And then like the ones where like it's always the funniest thing when you're watching the national anthem and it's a person singing and you have the over, you're like, come on!
Yeah, I'm like, hold that note! That's gonna be awesome. And we've done research on that, so we'll have that for you guys next week.
We're gonna have all the knowledge, we're gonna give you free money. Alright guys, thank you so much for listening. So make sure you're following us at official DSD on Twitter, Daily Sports Doses on Twitter, Daily Football Doses on Twitter, and make sure you're subscribing down below. We couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you so much.